I came out here to nature journal birds, but I haven't really seen any, and it's getting really cold with this wind. It all started with an idea, and what seemed like a beautiful fall day in Northern California. Look, there are cormorants on that rock. I'll draw those, they'll be a perfect warm up. Let me just get situated first. I can sit right here and draw from my door. But you know what's even better? This little folding chair. Check out the link here to get one of your own. And there's something else that can make this better. You can open your other door and create a wind block. And there's something that can make this even better. Don't forget your thermos of tea. It might even sit perfectly in your little door cup holder. Now we are talking. These are some of the details that will make your birding and nature journaling from your car experience much, much better. So apparently all of the birds I was just gonna draw flew away, and it's just basically an empty rock. One of the annoying things about birds is that they fly, so sometimes you just have to draw the surroundings until they come back. One essential piece of gear for nature journaling, especially on windy days, are these binder clips. But make sure you get one that fits all the way around your sketchbook. Sometimes they look like almost the same size, but they won't all be able to hold as much. I like one that can hold my hardcover and a lot of pages. Oftentimes, the best strategy for nature journaling birds and seeing more birds is not to focus on the birds to begin with. Focus on an inanimate object such as a big rock or a tree and wait for the birds to come. That worked perfectly for me today, and a lot more birds started to show up. Just then, something crazy happened, and I had to run over and capture it in my nature journal. This is the kind of action that you see out in nature that you might be afraid or intimidated to include in your nature journal. But definitely try, and oftentimes techniques from comics will be the most helpful way to tell the story. In this case, I saw multiple red-tailed hawks fly out over the seaside cliff, one dive bombing the other one and making a loud call. So you can see I am using a little dialogue box. I'm using some other techniques from comics to try to show the movement of these hawks, and at least I'm going to capture some aspect of it in my journal. I used to always skip over these things, and these are the kinds of nature experiences that are the most compelling, the most interesting. So try to figure out a way to capture these cool birding experiences or other animal experiences in your nature journal. One other thing that a lot of nature journalers don't practice is drawing from memory. So for these birds, I had to draw them from memory because it's something that happens so fast. But now, for the non-moving parts of the landscape, for the seaside cliffs and things like that, I can draw that back in after the action has already taken place. Also, don't forget that for these kind of stories, words might be the best way to capture that action quickly, because a picture might be worth 1,000 words if it's a photograph, but if you have to draw the picture yourself, it's going to take a lot longer than words. So maybe capture that action just with words. The cormorants came back, but now I'm not even really interested in them because I just had this awesome red-tailed hawk drama. But it's so cold outside, I'm actually going to move into my car to finish the watercolor of this little landscape scene behind the red-tailed drama. If you want to learn more tips about nature journaling from your car, check out this video here. If you want to be able to paint watercolor landscapes like this, check out my Skillshare class all about it with this link right here. I'm not going to put ads on this video because do you know how much money I make from ads on YouTube every month? The most I've ever made was around $20. And guess what? One of my subscribers, followers, and watchers just donated me on PayPal $20, and I'm gonna go buy a pastry with that instead of putting ads on this video. So if you envision a world where people can make cool content and share information, share experiences with you, create an artistic experience for you, do you imagine a world where people do that and don't have to put ads on their videos or try to sell Amazon affiliate links so that they can pay for their food and healthcare? Well, if so, consider supporting the show. You can do like that person did and just send me a donation on PayPal. Did you like the video? Did you learn from the video? Do you believe in a world where people like me can create this kind of content and actually make a living doing it? Let me know. In the last 4 years, I have created over 500 free educational videos about nature journaling on my YouTube, and people have watched 25,000 hours of my free content on this platform. But I've only gotten less than $400 in that time, and that doesn't include all of the costs for basic equipment, editing software, live streaming software. So consider supporting the show. You can send me a one-time donation at PayPal. My address is marley339@gmail.com. You can also become a Patreon member to support the show and get access to lots of cool things. You can even support the channel by clicking on the super chat button in the comments and giving a one-time donation through YouTube. Thanks for your help, and I'll see you next week. Bye.